My name is Mikan Tsumiki. From the bottom of my heart, I hope we can get along. I tripped! I'm so embarrassed. Please help me. I'm sorry. I tripped again. I'll do my best. I'll try to live up to your expectations so you don't hate me. You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do? Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there. Does that mean the killer painted them in advance? But with Pecco's hype, let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence. Trashy skank? He probably messed with the breaker. Me too! Please, take me home already! Power cord? Huh? What? Please, wait! How should I put this? Is Nagito really the killer? I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. I'm sorry. I think it's strange that you know. Oh, never mind. Not a whorehouse. I'm sorry. But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer. Based on what we've discussed, well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
I'm not talking about your looks. Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
It obviously has to be him.
During the party. It was probably during the blackout. Can you explain this, Teru Teru?
I told you to wait a second,
You should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
Don't make me remember! It's so embarrassing!
No, this is a very important question.
I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! I showed you something so unsightly. It was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter. An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly. Me? Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy. But it wasn't a pervert, right? Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there. I see. Now the mystery has been solved. A bag? What kind of bag? She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling. That is, I'm terribly sorry, but a different entrance. Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against? That letter! It's the one Mahiro had, right? Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored. You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right? According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly. I'm sorry! Someone else? The one with the mask? Don't decide that based on ugliness! Hyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right? Shut Shut the hell up, pig barf! I hope you get a hangnail and die! I'm sorry for being pig barf! The killer forged both of those letters! That medicine, could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. Everything was done to frame Hyoko as the killer. We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right? Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body? You should have said so sooner. Is that true? Now that you mention it, you're right. But what if, for instance, she got help from someone? I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body. And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours! No! Please don't be violent! Is it true? Did you really kill Nagito? I don't get it! I don't get it at all! A few sacrifices? That's a distinct difference?
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean? But we already voted! No, stop. You're tickling me. After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone, so I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I fled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we? If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself... They were! But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me. Just revealed? But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky. I knew it! There are so many similarities, it must have been intentional. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far. That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
Then she was alive!
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was. Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live? Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis. Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime. And we went to the hospital together afterward, so we were together until right before the announcement. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions? Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that! Do you have any ideas?
That's strange. That's very strange.
Strange? What's strange? But Didn't you say you saw that video of Debunking climbing the stepladder? Then, I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. What do you mean? What are you two talking about? There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
You're the only one! Mikan, you're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this? She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question! It's just a coincidence! Please, wait a second! What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible! There's no way I could kill someone!
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think! It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious. Do you hate me that much, Hajime? A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist? How is that a decisive clue? Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
But that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake. He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Huh? Is that all you can say? So in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that! You hear me? I'm done! It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Not fair! Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away! What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me? prove it? Prove it? Wait! Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? Ah! That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong! Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already! I'm not the killer! That video, I never filmed that video! Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already! I'm not the killer! Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on? Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already! Just from that camera angle?
I'll shoot through that contradiction! Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Forgive me! I was wrong. No, that's not it at all. I mean, it's impossible. You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now. That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video? Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right? Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me! I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off. Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right? You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me! Why only me? Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
This is the end!
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why? Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Who will be chosen as the blackened?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved. My beloved was the only one. That's right, the only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation. It's love. Well... how amazing! So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you. My beloved was the only one. That's right,